What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome over to the DFS 5-Pack. We're here to break down the Packers versus 49ers showdown for Monday Night Football on Draftkings. Showdown, captain mode, whatever you call it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's get into it. I feel like we've talked this game out, I don't know why, like 5 times.
Once. I mean, we kind of did the afternoon only game, but and then you did the write-up, so maybe it feels like more.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, guys, if you happen to be new to the station, we talk a lot of daily fantasy sports over here, otherwise known as DFS. You want more videos? We got NBA coming up tomorrow, guys. Press that red button that says subscribe for get a whole season of NBA. We come at you pretty much every day. Thumbs up is always sincerely appreciated. And if you want to join the team, just look down below the video. There's a link to the website. Annual, monthly, and lifetime will get all sports, which are going to be the packages you want right now with NBA starting and NFL in full swing. Oh, you can see it's all right up there for you.
Yeah, some really good deals with NBA starting. Now's the time to hop in. This game tonight's interesting because I actually liked some pieces from it in the showdown slate to kind of pivot off a really popular New England Kansas City game. Now, obviously, the Kansas City New England game went off, but that doesn't mean this game won't have some offense.
No, and there should be some offense in this game. This is by far the easiest spot the Packers have been in all year. Right, like they've faced good defenses. Like I know Minnesota had some issues, but that's still a decent defense. The Bears are obviously good on defense. The Bills, I mean, once again, they showed it yesterday. The Bills' defense is for real. So this is a good spot for Green Bay to finally like really get rolling.
Yeah, definitely. And even like last week, they got down to Detroit, but they didn't punt until like way in the second half. I'm pretty sure.
Right, like self-inflicted wounds. It's not like the offense wasn't moving. So there is a lot to worry about right now in regard to the questionable tag. Both teams are dealing with a myriad of injuries. Granted, the San Francisco side is worse by a lot. They got a lot of issues right now. So it sounds like Pierre Garçon and George Kittle would have no shot of playing tonight if it wasn't for the fact that they frankly need bodies out there. Like it's that desperate in San Francisco. So they're in a really bad spot. I mean, this might open up a guy like Garrett Selleck, who you don't have no desire to play normally, but if he's a starting tight end at 2K, that makes a lot of sense.
Definitely.
If Burita is out, hell yeah, I want Alfred Morris on my team.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's a lot to worry on. We can't touch on everybody right now because we can't make the video 45 minutes before the game starts. And that's why.
Yeah, exactly. No one will be able to watch it.
Right. So watch out for those. Those will be announced later on. A couple hours before game time, and you'll know where to go with those. So we want to at least hit on the guys that we want to start with. I'll let you go on this one, Matt, because I know you were big on him.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's really tough because there's so many guys to go on. I mean, honestly, no. How could you not play Rodgers on this slate?
Right. He's going to be massively owned. This is the first guy you plug in. He's one of the best fantasy players. He's the best quarterback going in this one. They refuse to run the ball consistently, so you know he's going to get his. I mean, he's got the highest floor and highest ceiling on the slate. You have to make him a priority. And if you need a reason, go look up at www.duh.com. There's a reason he's going to be, 90% owned probably on the slate.
Yeah, I sent that to my wife one time. Look it up,
And she went to the website?
Yeah, she went to the website.
No, there's a podcaster I listen to in regard to politics that always uses www.duh.com, and I kind of took it from him. But either way, get Aaron Rodgers in your lineup. Start from that. If you wanted to fade him, then for me, it's like you are counting on the Green Bay defense scoring a touchdown and then just pounding the rock with Aaron Jones. That would be the only logical scenario that I could see fading him, and even that's not logical to me.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're just going out of your way to be different. Sure, it could work out, but I mean, not likely.
Not likely at all. Okay, next up, you're going to want some cap space because Aaron Rodgers is expensive, and you're going to have to find a couple of cheaper guys to play along with him. Now, until we know about the likes of George Kittle, Matt Breida, Pierre Garçon, we don't know which weapons are available and not available. Either way, we do know that Kendrick Bourne identity has been practicing all week long, that he saw 7 targets last week, and most importantly, he's really inexpensive.
Yeah, I mean, he's really cheap. He's 2.8. So with Breida, I mean, with all those guys, questionable, potentially missing the game, it just opens up opportunities. Like we talked about yesterday, this is a guy that's practiced with Beathard, not just this week, but in the past. Don't know anything about the report, but wouldn't be shocked to see them have a good one.
Right, and this week too. He's been practicing all week long. The rest of these guys have been trying to get treatment in order just to get healthier for this game. So do I love Kendrick Bourne? Do I think he's some sort of game changer? No, that's probably not why I'm playing him, but I'm playing him because there's a lack of targets. We expect the 49ers to be throwing. To me, this is not a talent thing. This is all about a volume and necessity thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jimmy Graham. I know you were big on Jimmy Graham for the slate overall, and with Kelsey and Gronk not doing anything special last night, that could pay off well for you come the primetime slate. But why is it that you like him so much?
I just think this is a really good bust out opportunity for him. San Francisco has not been good against the TV or against the tight end. They've given up touchdowns. This was mainly just kind of a play off of the other two, is why I liked him so much. Unfortunately, last night, Green Bay, I feel like, tried to take out Tyreek Hill, but that offense is just insane, and he went off. So I'm not even sure it matters in terms of that slate.
Well, for tournaments, no, you had to play Tyreek Hill, and I'm assuming you bet New England tried to take out Tyreek Hill, not Green Bay, and couldn't. But yeah, Hill was amazing last night, and I like the idea you were going for with going Graham over those guys, especially in tournaments. But I like Graham either way. I was looking at him real. He hasn't had the same season as Kelsey. But at a point, this guy was right up there with him. The chemistry between him and Aaron Rodgers is developing. Continues to get a little better each and every game. He practices with Aaron during the week now again, since Jimmy usually sits out a practice or two to try to remain healthy, but Aaron's actually been practicing again, which has been better for him and his accuracy and things like that. So, and again, you brought it up. San Francisco gave up a touchdown to the opposing tight end in the first 4 weeks, and the only guy that was even good in that bunch was Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I had trouble deciphering what that last thing made up, but yeah, they didn't face anyone besides Kelsey, exactly. So they've given it up to guys decimated. I think Green Bay will have red zone opportunities here. I think they kind of make it an opportunity to get Graham involved. Monday night spot. I like him quite a bit.
Yep, I agree with you. All right, next up, this was kind of the other duh play, the guy that you really couldn't, to me, skip in this one. And what it comes down to, it's very similar to why we loved Adam Thielen yesterday, right? Well, in the most simplistic form, he just does it each and every single game. Adam Thielen is the go-to for Kirk Cousins. Well, this Adam, kind of the same thing, right? Aaron is going to find him at certain points today. There's no number one corner in San Francisco that's shutting down Davante Adams.
No, just lock him in. If this were like a main slate with a ton of games, I'd have a lot of interest in Davante Adams. So let's put it that way.
Right, and he just makes a ton of sense. And that's why I kind of like the Adam Thielen comparison from yesterday. Because even in a game script where you think maybe Green Bay doesn't need to throw as much, how are they getting their 28 points where they're going to stop throwing? You got to find a way to score. And Randall Cobb hasn't played in weeks, and my guess is he doesn't play tonight. Geronimo Allison, even if he plays, hasn't practiced in 2 weeks. Who's the mainstay in there? Well, it's Davante Adams and it's Jimmy Graham, the guys that have been involved lately. And Davante just gets his every single game. So this is probably the weakest defense they've played all year. Expect him to score at some point today.
This is not becoming a situation because the other guys are so banged up that I could see Adams vaulting into the top 5 overall, fantasy wide receivers ahead of a guy like Michael Thomas, who we liked, before Ingram came back, and now their offense has changed. It's funny how things change in a matter of a week or two.
Right. I mean, Davante was kind of right on that precipice right there. But yeah, with these guys being banged up, that can only force them up there a little bit farther. It's just an easy play. So you pick Aaron, you pick Davante, use Bourne for cap space. Take a look at Jimmy Graham. And now you kind of have to wait out the injury situation. If Burrito's out, then you just throw in an Alfred Morris and find your 5th player.
Mm-hmm.
You play around with who you want in the captain mode. I don't know how much you've really played with these, Matt. But for me, I've been playing around with roster construction before trying to figure out who I want in the captain spot. Now, if there's a slam dunk play, especially if he's less expensive, that's where I'm trying to go. But some days I pay up, some days I pay down. It's just a matter of how many guys I want to get in there. Yeah,
I'm with that. I don't play these slates as much as you do, but now that we're started to make videos of them all the time, I do like dabbling. I think this was a good one. We like the game flow at least.
Right, I used Corey Clement on Thursday. I mean, I liked Clement. I didn't love him, but it allowed me to get another set of guys I felt really comfortable with. So I haven't established a must captain spot. I don't have a must captain spot tonight. Like, I'd love to put Aaron Rodgers in there, but now you're really got to pay down a few other times. So maybe that's not beneficial. Maybe you play a guy like Bourne in there and then you get everybody else who's expensive. It's slate dependent. And I don't typically know my captain spot until I mix and match my guys I want rostered probably 4 or 5 different times.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So, all right, guys, that's kind of what we got for right now. If you want to join the DFS 5-pack team, we got NBA starting up tomorrow. Just go click on the website, pick out which package works best for you. Don't take it us, take us from the customers. If you want to go look at our Twitter profiles, it'll show you what we did yesterday in the main slate of NFL, which went well again.
Certainly did.
So, all right, guys, have a good Monday. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.